Time now for Back to the Basics in Healthcare with Balanced Life Chiropractic. We've got Dr. Harley joining us. How you doing, Dr. Harley?
I'm doing great. It's so nice out.
I know, it's officially spring now.
Oh, I think we talk about the weather every time. I think we talked about this last time.
But I think that's just the way it is. In the Midwest,
so nice.
if it's raining out, it's like, hey, how about that rain? If it's snowing, it's how about that snow? If it's not, we're like, hey, is it supposed to rain or snow?
Right. Yeah.
But one of the things that we're going to chat about this week is pregnancy, and when people are pregnant, if they can still come to a chiropractor, because apparently you've had that question, and the answer is yes, and you have people that are coming here, right?
Yeah, of course. I get that question a lot, but we see moms, before they're even pregnant to help with like their everyday problems that they're dealing with. Some maybe even trying to get pregnant because we can help, we're just making sure that everything's working properly and the nerves are functioning to help with that. But then also, during their pregnancy, not just at 36 weeks, but all the way through. Yeah. We help moms with the number one complaint of low back pain during pregnancy, because obviously as baby's getting bigger, that's putting a lot of pressure on their hips and their low back, so they're going to have to deal with a lot of that. Sciatica is very common during pregnancy.
And it's like a shifting of weight and a gaining of weight. And I've been through that, but I'm not pregnant, but I'm just a fat guy. Yeah. So, but you can help people when they're going through that transition to make it so it's not as painful.
Yeah, definitely. Obviously, some are like, oh, how do we lay on our bellies? There's specialized tables at some chiropractic offices, but we have some specialized pillows that basically just take the pressure off the belly so they're able to lay face down. Moms love it because they don't usually get to lay face down during their pregnancy, right? So it's just, one, it's a comfort thing for them, and two, we're just helping make sure that their hips are moving well, making sure there's room for baby, and especially as we get closer to delivery, that's really important because you start getting that relaxin hormone getting in there and making all those joints very loose and mobile, so it's very easy for the hips actually to get stuck and not move. Well, if the hips aren't moving very well, there's not going to be enough room for a baby to move into that optimal head down position for labor. So that's where, we see babies are breached or they're transverse. And then we're looking at, having to have some surgical prevention to help, with mom and baby. Now, I'm not saying chiropractors flip babies. We don't do that. But we make sure that their hips are moving properly so baby has that room to move into that optimal birth position. So, we do help moms with making sure they're getting ready for labor and just having a healthier, happier delivery.
That is awesome. Now, you don't do the actual birthing here, right?
No, not at all.
I just want to make sure. I kind of thought you probably did. But when they're done with that process, mom and baby can both come in and see you, because that's probably a really good time for both of them to see a chiropractor.
Oh, definitely. Birth is hard on mom, right? It's very hard, but it's also very hard on those little babies, and they can't tell you they're in a lot of pain or they're having problems, but they'll, scream and cry, and they're colicky, and they're not sleeping at night. So a lot of times at birth, especially C-sections, can be graded as like a grade 2 whiplash injury. Like we don't realize how much force is put on a baby's head. A normal birth, vaginal is like 50 pounds. A C-section can be up to 90 pounds of force applied to their little heads. And what's the first thing they tell you to do when you hold a baby? Support their head, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
So it's amazing that, babies go through this process and they come out the way they do, right? They're perfectly healthy, normal babies. But yeah, we see a lot of both mom and babies couple weeks after birth to make sure that they're getting life off on the right foot and just helping them grow.
Now, whether you're having a baby or not, if you'd like to find a chiropractor and see if Balanced Life Chiropractic is right for you, what is the best way for them to connect with you?
Yeah, they can shoot us a message on our Facebook page, Balanced Life Chiropractic, or give us a call at 605-215-1785, and we'd love to let them know how we can help.
Very nice. You can also find them online. Their website is BalancedLifeSD.com.